welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you're new here, I am Dina and I love to do cruise vlogs, travel vlogs. I do reviews on travel items and also provide some tips and tricks along the way, or maybe share if I picked it up from someone else, because we tend to steal from other people, but that's great because if I'm giving you something, I prefer you steal it and use it. So what I'm kind of known for is I've gone through a lot of luggage, underseaters, backpacks. Yeah, I've done quite a few, but I have my stuff now. If you haven't seen my underseater video, which is my last video, or if you haven't seen my carry-on video, my review, I'll put it up here. I can tell you I'm going to use them both for the first time in a few days, in about a week. So excited. New cruise. I'll be getting on the NCL Breakaway next Sunday. But that's what this channel is about. And if you enjoy those types of videos, go ahead and give it a subscribe. And don't forget to like. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start with this. It is a selfie stick, and as you can see, it is small. My hands are not that big. I'm like a kid size for most things. And so it is not that big, and I like it. Now it does have a little bit of weight to it, but still very manageable. And it does have a little bit of trick to it to open it. So you just pop open the top. And once the top is open, then you're able to open up the tripod area down here. And as you can see, it does go pretty good size. I'm going to insert a clip in here. I'm going to show you some different lengths. Here's a shorter one, and then here is a longer one. So, so it has pretty good height. Of course, I like that the bottom part is very, very flat to make it have a little more structure, security for it when it stands up. This part right here just kind of opens up for your phone. And then I have my phone in here, and you can turn it sideways. Okay. You can also bend it. You can use it at this angle if you wanted to. You can use it at this angle. What's great about this, it also has a built-in, remote clicker that you just pop back in here and it stays in there. So it does not fall out. And then it just pops all the way back in. And there it is. So super small and very convenient to be able to use. This is really nice if you want to capture like TikTok videos and Instagram reels and things like that. This works out really, really well to capture directly to your phone rather than having to use your camera and try to transfer things over later. This makes it very convenient, and it's super small, and that's what I like about it. Well, I'm kind of glad I got it. The next thing I wanted to try, which I've seen so much everywhere, are these iWalk power banks. My thought on this is that I really do like my Anchor. These are the 10,000 megahertz. Yeah, something like that. And then these are only like 4,800. So you're only going to get one charge. And I did get two because this has the USB-C. And this has the one for like iPhones with the lightning charger, whatever. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I do like my Anchor the best because it does have more. And even though I'd have to take a cord and connect them and stuff like that, I can charge two things at one time if I use the USB-C and the USB on this. So this makes it more convenient because I only have to take one item. That's my thought. Now, is this more convenient just to be able to plug this in and have it charging while I'm walking around the ship? Like if my other camera isn't charged all the way? Absolutely. This makes it very easy to just walk around and just go and do my thing, whatever I want to do. TikTok, Instagram Reels, go ahead and follow me over there. But in the end, I don't know how well I'm going to be using them, and all these things that I have to charge every single time I go out into excursion stuff. So my thought is I'm going to try it on this next cruise and see if they actually work. I know for sure that I'm not sure how often I'd be using the USB-C. I thought that maybe this would be really convenient, like if my iPad was like going down, you know, like losing its charge and stuff, I could easily just plug this in and it would charge it, but it really doesn't charge a whole lot. I mean, it literally, like I said, it's only 4800 megahertz, so what are you gonna do? I mean, I can choose to charge my camera or my iPad, or, you know, I mean, that there's not much left there. So anyway, that's my thought on this. I'm just not sure if I would keep the USB-C, but I am going to take them this time on this cruise so I can see if I actually use them, if I actually need to use them. I actually feel like this is the only one I'm going to get any use out of, is the one for my phone. So, all right, let's move on. One other little electronic item, I don't know, it's an item, it's not really an item, but it's for my iPods, and I saw this also with Theory of Simple, and I sent it over to Letty at Grandma on the Go, and she was like, I need that, I need that. She said she was on the airplane and one of her AirPods fell out, and it fell on the floor, and then, I don't know, I'm gonna let her tell that story someday, but it was like a story to be story. It was like a crazy thing. Anyway, she ended up finding it again. It got turned in. Anyway, she said if I had something like this, it would have just felt like right here, because basically they're magnet and they just stay together like this. So if you don't have them in, but they won't fall off, they'll end up being like a little necklace. But you just pop them in there and then they go in like that. It makes it very easy to be able to use, but they'll stay on you and they won't fall to the ground. So if you're sleeping or something and you knock it out, at least it's just going to go right there and it's not going to go down on the ground with all the mucky muck, right? So, and they're super cheap. So, and these things are very expensive, very expensive. All right, something new, this new hack that I saw from Theory of Simple. If you don't follow her, she gives a lot of travel hacks for like minimalist, convenience, making things easy. She's got some great hacks over there. And she showed one where it was, you use a fanny pack to put your items in, to put in, like hang on the back from the travel tray. I'll put a picture here so you could see. On the way to Canada, I used my little fanny pack that I have that came with my excursion backpack, and it worked perfectly where I shoved all my stuff in. The only thing I didn't like about that fanny pack is that it didn't have multiple pockets, it had one pocket, and when I'd pull something out, then something else would come out. Hate that. Not good with that. But I did want something else. So I ended up going over to TJ Maxx, and I found this little one, and this I think will work for shorter type travels. It has my headphones in here, which I love. I love my headphones. I don't have to wait for them to bring the little airplane headphones around. This also works for my iPad. Oh, I don't have to wait for nothing. I got my own. I also love my AirPods too. And then I have my little wet wipes in here. And then I have my little device here that I use to connect to my iPad for listening or even charging or both. And then there's a little zipper pocket inside that I'm able to put my passport wallet in. So I have the little zipper pocket in there. I don't know how well you can see it just because it's like very dark, but anyway. And then it's a pretty good size little bag. And then I can easily just hang this, or I've been using this to go on my walks, and I just put my phone in there and my headphone case, and you know, you know what I'm talking about, these. and put my keys in there and stuff, and I've been using it. I even take it to the gym with me and stuff. It's been very, very convenient. I never thought I would like this, but I'm liking it. It does have an additional little pocket here in the front, and I have an extra cord in there, and I have little, like, these are little pads where you open it up and they come into soap, and you could just wash your hands just in case there's no soap in the lavatory. I typically carry a little thing of breath mints, my little thing of meds, and if I wanted to, I could easily put this in here too. And then I have those little AirPod little holders. So that's all the little things in here. I don't need much, but I can put it on there, and then that pretty much takes care of my flight. So as I'm going, that's all I need. If I wanted to, I could put my camera in here too. If I wanted to be able to use it, I typically don't vlog on the plane. Maybe I'll take a few pictures with my camera, but that's about it. Nothing else. Well, I think this is my new hack that I'm really loving. So another bag I will try it out, which kind of was okay. But I'm thinking this may be good for excursions where you're not going on, where you're not going in water or anything like that, just a basic excursion like walking, hiking, or whatever. This is a really great one if you don't want to have a backpack. I have really bad shoulders, and I can get a little bit of back pain on this side only. For some reason, all my issues are on the right hand side. But looked at different types of ones. So besides this little one that can go on the plane, if I do want to take some more stuff with me, such as power banks and cameras and GoPros and crap like that, then I got this bag, which is really, really nice. It has one little pocket in the front right here, which I'm thinking you put cords, you can put these little power banks in there. You can put maybe medicine or maybe just little quick stuff right here. Has this other little pocket in the front here that has the little hole thing. So if you wanted to put, like if I put my anchor in there, I could easily take the cord out and charge it. I'd probably put the cords in there as well, just to make sure everything is all together. It's so much easier to have everything in one place, in my opinion. The other thing is really nice and roomy inside. Can easily put this in here. I can put my phone in there. I can put this in there. I can put all kinds of stuff in there. Everything can go in there. There's also a nice zipper pocket in there for extra security. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can see it. There we go. And then on this side, it has a couple little just open pockets here. So you can do that. It also has two little places right here where you can put like a pen. Put that in there so you can see. So you can put that there, and it does shut. Oh, and I forgot there's one little hidden little pocket right here. Whoops, it was open. One little more pocket in the front with a little key leash here. So it has multiple pockets in the front. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, zipper inside 5, and then these open pockets, and then the pen pocket. That actually is pretty nice. Plus, it also has this area here, which before I was thinking it would be really nice to put the pens right there. But in the end, no. Didn't
get that. Could you try again?
No. You could easily bundle up your cords. Like I don't have these bundled up right now, but say I did. And you could easily put them in here, or like GoPro batteries or things like that in this little tiny zipper pocket. I mean, it is a little tiny zipper pocket. It's like a nothing pocket, but it's perfect for these little tiny long things. And my memory card is ending, and I'm back. So what's really great about this is that it does have a really great adjustable thing. It has some mesh here. What I like about this, it does have these little hooks in case you want to hook a couple things on, such as like antibacterial or something like that. But it has these zippers on the side that pop out. Water bottle holders. Water bottle holders. Not just one, but two. And these are super convenient, and you don't have to use them both, but because you could always use this as like a little extra pocket or something like that, which is where this little mesh is inside. It has these little clips that can go around, adjustable clips that can tighten the bottle in the mesh, which is really nice to have. They're pretty deep. So if you have a shorter bottle, I would say that would probably be the best one. I tried one out with a I think it was like a 2.9 inch base, so just under 3 inches, and they fit in here just fine. I think if you have a great big one, it won't work, but if you have something about that dimension, then you're probably good to go. Or you can use these little pouches for other things. I've seen, you know, where maybe you want to have, you know, put a snack in there, I don't know, or something else that you're carrying around. It could just be almost anything. Or you put it back in the pocket and just don't use it. So, and they're pretty easy. You just like pop them in, back in these little pockets. So all you have to do is like put it back inside the little pouch here. But it'll work out really, really good for some of those excursions. And I think I'm going to try it out on, I'm going to the Maya ruins in Costa Maya, and I think I'm going to try it out for that, since there's no water excursions. I don't have to take a towel, I don't have to take a lot of things, but I think this will be able to carry my camera and my little selfie stick and all my little things that I want to take. So, and I may try it for the airplane just to see if I just need one item rather than having to take two. I prefer just to have one item. I'm not a minimalist, but I very much like to streamline a lot of things that I take. So this may be it. Could be it. I will find out. You'll know. I will tell you. Don't forget to subscribe because you need to watch the vlogs so I can tell you if this frickin' worked or not. Now I want to touch on a little bit of like new item for kind of my luggage. I ended up breaking down and buying one of these cup things. I'll tell you why. I was like, I'm not going to use that. I'm never going to use it. Why would I use it? I have a water bottle. Never going to use it. Why would I use it? I kept thinking to myself, why am I going to use this? I figured out why I needed to use it. I was in the airport and I was on my way to go to get on the flight for the celebration, and I had plenty of time. I had like an hour, and I'm like, I'm so hungry. Hadn't ate, got up early, drove down there to LA so it was a couple hours away. And I brought a little thing of oatmeal and some strawberries and stuff, and I thought, oh, I just need to get some hot water from Starbucks and also get some egg bites. They have these little egg bites, and I thought that'd be perfect. A little oatmeal, some protein, I'm good, right? No. I put them on top of so I had my carry-on, and then stacked on top I had my underseater, which isn't a big deal. Normally I put stuff on top of my underseater all the time. Nothing ever happens until it frickin' happens. I guess apparently I like came around the chairs to go get to where I wanted to sit down, and I'm holding my little hot water from my oatmeal, and apparently my egg bites went flying. And I sat down and this guy goes, ma'am, you dropped something. And I went, what? And I went over there and I go, oh, it was just my breakfast. I was like, thank God I still had my oatmeal and some strawberries, and I just sucked it up, and that's what I had. I didn't go back and get it because those things are expensive, and I make them. So I'm like, they aren't that expensive to make. Although eggs, all right, let's not talk about that. Well, anyway, I ended up purchasing one because I'm like, if I ever get those egg bites again or whatever little snack, I can put it in here, and then I can also put my cup in there, and it's going to attach to the luggage holder. And yeah, this one also has a little pocket, open pocket here, and then a zipper pocket here. So in case I wanted to just kind of throw some stuff in there, like documents, or throw my phone on there if I don't want to hold it, Normally I just put it in one of my pockets or something, but I mean, it does make it really convenient to have this little bit of extra something. It does pull down super, super flat. So it is going to go into the front pocket of my new underseater with all those other little things that I'd want to pull out just in case. Well, when we were on the celebration, I went to go use my curling iron and it didn't work. Letty went to use her curling iron, it worked. I used my little mini styler, that worked. Well, anyway, we called down to customer service and talked to them a little bit about it. And then what we found out is that our curling irons had too much wattage, ampage, something. And yeah, so we realized what we need is what they call like a dual voltage or something with lower wattage. I ended up deciding to get something with dual voltage because I'm thinking this will work well when I go to Europe and you know, I'm going to be using it over there. Now, I do have to say, this probably isn't the best one because, and it works, it straightens my hair. I think it works pretty good. I have a few, I think I have some clips, and then I've curled my hair. I think it looks okay. The only thing this one is that when I open it up, and every once in a while when I'm straightening my hair, I get my finger, or my fatness of my fingers caught in here. I don't know how to explain it, in here, and then it clamps down. Like I can feel it right now, and it hurts. So I just have to be a little bit more careful about when I'm using it, when I'm straightening. Otherwise, when I'm curling, it works just fine. So it's a dual straightener and curling iron combo. It is only 1 inch. There are some that are regular size. This is a travel size. There are some regular size, but you want to get something that says dual voltage. I will definitely find out on this particular one. I am on NCL, so maybe that'll make a difference. Letty tried hers regular curling iron on the Horizon, and she had the same issue, which we'd never had issues before using our curling irons. I take my curling irons a lot, and I'm just kind of surprised that they're not working anymore. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe I haven't used it as much. I don't know, but I know for sure I used my curling iron on the Mardi Gras and I didn't have an issue. I don't know. But she took hers on the Horizon recently in February. If you haven't seen her vlog, well, she's actually finishing up Celebration, but go ahead and subscribe to her channel. I'll leave her link below. She actually had an issue, but she took her smaller styler, I think is what she said. I can't remember if she said it was a straightener or a curling iron, and she said that one worked, so probably lower wattage or amps or whatever. Anyway, so I got the dual voltage. I'm going to see if it works. I'm hoping it works. I didn't have an issue with mine on the Encore as well. I don't know. Anyway, but I ended up buying this. I'm hoping it all works, and if it doesn't, you'll know. You'll see it. I'll be very upset in the vlog because this is literally all I'm taking and my little styler. Now, if any of you saw my Vancouver, when I went to Vancouver for work, I stayed in a hotel room and the lighting was terrible. It was so dim in the bathroom. I thought for sure in the bathroom it would be brighter. No, the whole space was dim. And I thought, I can't do that again. I ended up investing in a lighted travel mirror. So here it is. This is it. I guess I shouldn't like blind everybody. So it has different levels. It closes up, but it's decent size. I mean, compared to my face. I have a fat face, so maybe it won't fit it all in there. But, and it stands up. It's a nice little standing mirror. Or you can put it like this too if you wanted to, but it stands. I mean, it's not bad. You charge it in the back. Has a little charging cord. Came with a little charging cord. It did come in a little bubble wrap. I'm actually thinking I'm going to keep it in this bubble wrap. It also came with this little tiny, not tiny, this little 10x magnifying round, which I love. Well, my mirror that I usually take is not lighted, but it does have one side is regular and one side is magnifying, and that's what I love, and it's a pretty good size. I'm going to take this one and the other one because I really do like the other one, and if I don't like this one, I'll be okay. But I like the fact that this has this little tiny one just in case, like I want to use it. And it has these little suction mounts that it shows that you can suction on there, so it'll stay on the mirror. Oh, and then you can just take off the little thing and close it up. Another thing to charge, but I charged it when I first got it and it's still holding a charge. I haven't used it yet, but it's still holding it. Oh, I just can't be without a good lighted mirror anymore, and I'm thinking this is like the best because it is so, look how thin that is. It is so thin. I like it. It's like the size of a small tablet, but it's thin. I love it. Well, another thing that I do is I typically have a stock of toothbrushes, and I'll grab a new toothbrush out for when I go travel. And then when I come home, I'll put it and replace the one that's in my cabinet, usually, maybe, sometimes. Sometimes I'll toss it, I don't know. Because I tend to eat more and I brush my teeth more when I'm traveling. And it's just because there's like so much food and it gets in your teeth and flossing and stuff. Anyway, it's just a lot. Anyway, I wanted to have the same thing I kind of have at home, which is a sanitizer for my toothbrush. And I had gotten one, it was a little less expensive, but it was very bulky and big. It was this one. And I ended up saying, no, that's not going to work. So I ended up well, take it back. I used my Amazon like money, you know, because you get a little bit of money if you like wait for your shipments a little longer, or you bulk your shipments, they'll give you some little credits and stuff, and then, you know, just using your Amazon card, you get some money. Anyway, I ended up deciding to break down, use some of that money, and I bought the Brill one. So this is the Brill one, and you basically just can pop it in there, and I've been using it at home just to see how much I would like it. So it's a little, I cleaned it up a little bit, but it has like a little mirror inside, and then once you close it, it just, I don't know if you can see it, but the light comes on inside. It stays on for a couple minutes, and that's the UV sanitizing part. And I think this actually will be really, really nice to be able to take with me. I kind of like this better than the one I have at home, because I have another one. It's a little big, but I like this one. Why? Also, it has a magnet on the back. I'm thinking I could stick this to the wall in the bathroom, you know, in the ship, and it'll just hang there. It won't have to be on the counter. I like that too. So anyway, so this is my new little travel thing, and it has like this little rubber thing on the outside, so no matter what toothbrush goes in there, it kind of seals up pretty good inside there. So anyway, all right, that's my new little toothbrush thing. I use Nexus hair stuff, and I had some little travel bottles that I've used since before 2020. Okay, so we'll say it like that. Had them for a long time, and I would just refill them, use them, refill them. These little refill bottles, they say Nexus on them. And finally, on this last trip, they actually, one of them, the shampoo bottle, it just like, the lid opening just kind of popped open, and there was stuff inside my little liquids case. And so that was on the way over there, and then it happened on the way back. So I'm just like, okay, these are kind of done. They've kind of lost their little security of keeping the lids closed and stuff. The pressure in the plane is obviously causing them to go. Oh, not working anymore. When that happened, I realized, okay, I think I'm gonna have to like see what else I have. And I looked in my travel drawer to see what else I had. I really had been switching stuff out. I bought a lot of these Target ones. They're very inexpensive and they've worked really well. But eventually this also, the closure kind of doesn't seal anymore. And so I've had to replace them over time. So I look at my drawer and really don't have any. I thought, okay, maybe I should invest in some like nicer ones. And I ended up getting these. So it's a set of 4, And it also came with a set of the 3 like cream bottles or things you could put in here. You could put like rings or jewelry in here. You could put other small things in here as well. Not necessarily, you know, makeup or lotions and stuff, but you can put other things in here. And so that came a set of, well, 7, you know, 4 bottles and 3 little things. Because I'm eventually going to have to start moving out of these. So I know some of them are still good, so I think I'll be okay for now. I typically take my shampoo, conditioner, I have face wash, and then I have face scrub. And that's just an OCD type thing, so there's no way I can get around with it, no matter how minimal I try to be. I literally cannot go without those things. And then I have body lotion and face lotion. So those are the things I typically take with me. And I usually take 2 bottles, 2 of these of body lotion. Well, it ends up being, so what do I have? I have shampoo, conditioner, face wash, body wash. No, face wash, face scrub, 2 bottles of lotion. So I typically will take 6. That sounds right. 6. And then I have face cream. I did buy at Ulta the face cleanser that I have. So I think I'm going to use this. Now, I was told by my doctor to use CeraVe, so they had these over there in this travel size. So I think this will work out just fine. And then some daily lotion. So I'm going to try these and see how they work out. What is up? Did I put a dud memory card in there? All right. I thought that memory card had more, but it didn't. This is not my day. Whatever. Another thing that I think I'm going to try, and it's going to be difficult for me because I've been using Nexus products on my hair because I get dandruff really bad, and it's the only one, even though it's not dandruff formula, it doesn't cause dandruff, which is really nice, and it leaves my hair looking pretty good. However, I did find that I wanted to try something that was what do you call it? Like not a liquid. So I'm gonna try this Lowe's, what's it called? Lowe's, it says Loves, but that's not it. I'll link it below, but it's a shampoo, conditioner, soap that's for dandruff hair. And I just got these little, you know, it didn't come with the case, but I got these little cases to put it in. To me, it's a little bulky, which is like, to me, I mean, this is like my shampoo. Well, this would be like my shampoo and conditioner. So it'd probably be about the same. But this is convenient and it's a solid, so it wouldn't go in a liquids bag. I want to try it, but it's been very difficult for me to even try it here at home yet. But I really need to try it. I don't wash my hair that often, although on this one, I will be going on this cruise. I think I'll be washing my hair twice a day for at least 4 days because of the excursions that I have going on. Yeah. All right, I can't believe it took me 3 freaking memory cards to get through this video. I cannot see the digital on this to see how much I had left on each one I was popping in. So I was just going for it. I was like, it looks good. Let's go. I am such a basket case sometimes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.